Shalom, and welcome to Bible Stories as Blueprints of the Soul, your Biblical Hebrew podcast. Shalom, and welcome to our Biblical Hebrew podcast. Today I wish to speak about the meaning of the word Bethlehem. Bethlehem is an ancient city which is located 10 kilometers south to Jerusalem. Bethlehem is known to us as a place of which historical events happened. Rachel, the beloved wife of Jacob, died a few kilometers before the entrance to the city and is buried there. David was born in Bethlehem and was anointed in Bethlehem. Later on, Jesus was born in Bethlehem. But beyond historical events or religious event, what is the meaning of the word Bethlehem? What does the structure of the term Bethlehem reveals to us? Let's look into the Hebrew letters. The term Bethlehem is written in two words. The first word is Bait, which is home or a house. The word Bait is written in Hebrew with three letters: Bet, Yod, Tav. Bet equals 2, Yod equals 10, and Tav equals 400. So together the volume of the word Bait is 412. Now the word Lechem is written in three letters: Lamed, Chet, Mem Sofit. Lamed equals 30, Chet equals 8, together they make 38, and Mem Sofit equals 40, so together they make 78. When we combine those numbers, 412 and 78, we get the sum of 490. 490 is an interesting number, for it reveals the following: 7, double 7, double 10. 7 double 7 is 49, and 49 double 10 is 490. But in order to look closer into the structure, we shall put the zero aside and let's now focus in the number of 49. Where do we find this number in the Bible? In the book of Exodus, when the sons of Israel are leaving Egypt, they are walking in the desert for 7 weeks. Since each week contains of 7 days, they were walking in the desert for 49 days until in the 50th day, which is 49 plus 1, they heard the divine speech. I am the name, your God. The divine speech which was spoken to the eyes and to the ears of Israel contains of 10 universal laws which speak about freedom and about liberty, the freedom from narrow-mindedness, the freedom from poor-mindedness. The sons of Israel left Egypt as slaves who are seeking freedom, but only after 49 days or illuminations in the desert, they were entitled to hear the voice of freedom. So 49 or 50 for us is a symbol for freedom. Interestingly, let's go back to the term Bethlehem, the house of bread. Each year on spring, when people celebrating Passover, they eat a matzah bread. It's a very, very thin bread like cracker. It is very dry and has a lot of holes. And when you eat it, everything breaks on the table and you have a lot of crumbs. Every year, people eat this matzah bread or matzah to remember their lives as slaves in Egypt. But the story of Egypt is not a history, ancient history. It's something which is happening right now. So, what is a poor man's bread? The Hebrew language has an idiom that says, "There's no poor but in the mind." A person who has a poor mind, a mind of a slave, a mind of a person who does not look for freedom, he doesn't think about freedom, he doesn't yearn for freedom. He is a person with a poor mind. Why? Because he thinks this is what life is about slavery, about one person governs another person with fear and power. This is a poor man's mind. And what is the perception of a poor mind? That life is very thin. They're very breakable, like a matzah, like a cracker. With a bit of pressure, you break everything. This is why every spring, people in Passover, they eat this matzah, this fragile cracker that breaks with a little pressure, to remember that this is a symbol for a poor man's mind, that you can break him with a very little pressure. But after 7 days that people eat this matzah bread or the matzah, the fragile crackers, in the 8th day they can eat bread. And here we come to the term Bethlehem, the house or the home of bread. The bread is puffed because it has yeast inside. It has a volume. It's very tasty to eat. So this is what God wants to tell us. I prepared for you a whole universe, a land, a wheel with 7 species, wheat and barley and grape wine and fig and pomegranate and olive oil and dates. I prepared you a whole complete universe which has in a way the image of a loaf of bread. Bread symbolizes a rich man's mind. I want you to eat bread and think about the whole richness that I prepared for you. This is what God wants us to think when we eat bread. The question is, what the divine speech wants to communicate to us by using the term Bethlehem. I prepared you the whole universe, a complete whole universe for you to experience. I want you to have it. I want you to eat it in happiness, in freedom. I don't want you to eat crackers that are easy to break with any pressure. I want you to be strong, human, broad-minded people. And this is the intention or the structure in the name Bethlehem. Whenever you eat bread, think about freedom. Think about the divine speech. Nobody's govern you. You're free. Your capabilities are infinite. Eat bread and think about your infinite possibilities. So in a way, Bethlehem is a constant reminder of the structure of the divine speech which was given to the sons of Israel after they walked 49 days in the desert. So this was our little conversation about the meaning of the name Bethlehem. We wish you a beautiful day and wonderful week. Wants to communicate to us by using the term Bethlehem. Thank you for listening to Bible Stories as Blueprints of the Soul. We hope that you enjoyed this episode. If you have any questions, comments, or would like to hear more about a certain topic, just write us an email to hebrew@learnoutlive.com. We're always happy to hear from you. For more episodes, videos, and articles like this, please visit our website at hebrew.learnoutlive.com. We also would like to invite you to join our live classes. Just search for Online College of Biblical Hebrew on Facebook and start learning now with students from all over the world. Koltuv and Shalom.